Hello everyone, today I practice English pronunciation with the story That's the Sound the Street Makes. Let's go. Clang clang. That's the sound of our front door when we close it behind us. Creak. That's the sound of our front gate when we pull it closed and step onto the footpath. That's the sound of Dad blowing his nose because he is sick today and he had to get out of bed to walk me to school. Screech! That's the sound of a scooter stopping on the footpath because Dad was blowing his nose so much that he didn't see the kid on the scooter driving to school with his mom. Watch out, Dad! I say, you have to be careful on the footpath. The other parents working their kids to school all pay attention and watch where they are going. Sorry, Aula, says Dad to me. Boom, 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 boom. That's the sound of all the cars and buses and motorbikes driving along the street. Clop, clop, bush, clop, clop, bush. Clop, clop, bush, clop, 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 bush. That's the sound of all the parents and kids heading to school along the footpath. Achoo! Oh, that's the sound of Dad doing a big disgusting sneeze that makes everyone turn around to look. Beep, 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 beep. That's the sound of the birds beeping at Dad. He was so busy sneezing, he started crossing the street where he's not supposed to cross. Get off the road, Dad! I yelled at him. You can't cross here. It's dangerous. Look at all the other parents and kids. They are all crossing on the corner where the back pedestrian crossing is. We have to cross there. Come on, pay attention. Sorry, Outlaw, said Dad to me. Beep, 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 beep. That's the sound of the button at the pedestrian crossing, making the slow beeping noise, telling us the word is red and we can't cross yet. Pluck! That's the sound when I press the button at the pedestrian crossing, so the word light will turn green. Brum, 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 hot, hot, brum, 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 brum. That's the sound of all the cars and buses and motorbikes going past us as we wait for the work light to turn green. Pluck, 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 pluck. That's the sound of Dad pressing the button over and over again because he thinks if he presses a lot, the work light will turn green faster. Stop that, Dad! I say to him. Pushing the button over and over again won't make the work light change faster. Sorry, Ella, says Dad to me. Brake! Beeper, beeper, beeper. That's the sound of all the cars and buses and motorbikes stopping because the traffic light had turned red. Beeper, 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 beeper. That's the sound of the button. That's the sound of the button as the pedestrian crossings, making a fast beeping noise, telling us a work light had turned green and we can cross safely now. Clop, clop, push, push, clop, clop, push, clop, clop, push, clop, clop, push. That's the sound of all the other parents and kids crossing the street together and holding hands. That's the sound of Dad blowing his nose and just walking off with everyone else crossing the street without me because he's not thinking again. Come back, Dad! Come back, Dad! I yelled at him. We're supposed to hold hands when we cross the street. Sorry, Ella, said Dad. Then he come back and we hold hands and we cross the street together. I just hope I'm not holding the hand he used to blow his nose. Hey, Ella. Hey. That's the sound of my friend Seb, who's waiting for me when we get to the other side of the street. Mate. That's the sound of Seb's dad saying hello to my dad when we get to the other side of the street. Mumble, 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 mate. Mumble, 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 mate. That's the sound of my dad talking to Seb's dad in front of someone's house. Toot, 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 toot. That's the sound of a car trying to get out of the driveway of the house, tooting at my dad and Seb's dad because they are blocking the way. Watch out! I say to both dads, you have to be careful in front of the driveways. Cars are always coming out of them, so you need to pay attention. Sorry, Ella, said Dad to me. That's the sound of the schoolyard with all the kids playing in it. Hey, Seth, hey, Ella. That's the sound of our friends at the school gate yelling out hello to me and Seth when we get to school. Ring! That's the sound of the school bell ringing because it's time for school to start. That's the sound of Dad kissing me on the hat, though I wish he wouldn't because he's got a cold. See ya, Dad. Now be careful when you're going home, I tell him. Look out for driveways, the pedestrian crossing, and pay attention to all the traffic and people and sound going on around you, okay? Thanks, Ella, says Dad to me as he waves goodbye and turns to walk back home. Swish! That's the sound of Dad stabbing in the big dark goo on the ground because he wasn't looking where he was going. Okay, that's the end of the story. Thank you for listening.